Hello, hello. In human time, hello. I happened to see some kids watching this Teen Titans cartoon, and they are kids of around below 5 years old. And then I asked them, "What is that?" They told me it's an AI, artificial intelligence. Then I was shocked, like, what is this? So if you're a fan of cartoons, you can make a date and watch that cartoon. It just got amazing content to do with scientific stuff, robotics, and data science, machine learning, AI, things like that. You can watch. Anyway, uh, in our today's session, I would like to take you through a simple creating a simple payroll using MS Excel. This is a frequent question I know that I normally get from guys like either student or someone who is either internship, attachment or internship, or maybe you're working and you don't know how these things work. It most cases comes from accountants because they kind of prepare this stuff to do payroll. But maybe they might call you to assist. Maybe you know that this kind of stuff that deals with IT people. So they might not be in a position to enter the formulas very well, but if you're called to do that, you can help in that case. And before we start, if you're new on our channel, you just need to subscribe and also get to our online learning platform, that is codestar.co.ke. It is one of the platform where you can learn skill-based courses in this field of IT, web development, data science, and all that. And maybe in case you're an instructor and you want to share that knowledge out there and make some money, consider registering to our platform and we'll get in touch. Again, on our channel, we have got amazing content which people are saying that it's very nice. I keep on getting daily on daily basis. I normally keep on getting messages from you guys appreciating comment section. There is a lot of love there. I do appreciate, because just doing some content and putting it out there, it's not a guarantee that someone is going to watch that content. But when you see only one person just checking the content, watching the content, appreciating, sharing to as many people as you can see, yeah, you need to consider subscribing. Click that or smash that subscribe button so that we can move together, shape our IT industry here in Kenya, and grow our channel to greater heights. Now, let's get back. Um, Basic requirements or basic knowledge that you need on this session. You need to know some stuff to do with payee rates, things to do with that is the national what? It's national hospital something fund. Uh, what are the rates and all that? Something that you can research on and get to know much. But I just designed my own example here, which we are going to use at least so that you can get to understand, and I will take you through the whole process. So first of all, we have got the employees here. There is hours worked. The normal working time, it's maybe from 8 to 5. Beyond that, we count them as overtime. And as you can see here, there is the hourly pay. Remember, people are paid differently. Now, the basic pay is calculated as equals, because remember, in MS Excel, every formula must start with an equal sign. I did a lot of videos, like 4 videos that covers the basic functions in Excel. You just need to watch it on my channel. There is that list of those videos. Even the advanced part, like pivot tables, pivot charts, VLOOKUPs, and all those kind of stuff, you can check there. There is that content. So every formula must start with an equal sign, and in this case we are just going to say this one, that is the hours worked for Eric. Then we are going to multiply by the hourly pay, what is paid per hour. And as you can see, that was correct, and you just autofill with MS Excel. So if you have got over 90, 100, 500 employees, you just do that and you autofill. That's the beauty of MS Excel. I always keep on telling you that you cannot avoid Excel if you are in this field of IT. It's like in most cases you'll find that students they just overlook it. So, but it's very very important. Even if you're a software developer, you know that sometimes you might be given data in form of Excel, either to upload, to export some data from your system using Excel is another thing that you also need to know how it is done. So there is no way you can avoid Excel in one way or the other, especially also for the guys who are in the field of data science. It's a very very important thing. Now, let's get to the next question, which is overtime pay. And overtime pay here we are given 180%, meaning that if you are working like beyond 5, that is maybe to 6, 7, or 8, or 10, something like that, those hours are counted as overtime and they are paid 100% plus 80 more, 80% of that hourly pay. So in that case, we are going to pick overtime hours, then we multiply by into brackets this one times the hourly pay, like that. Then you close the bracket and you press enter, and you can see your answer here is correct, but when you autofill, remember that one is going to be wrong, as you can see. Why? Because now if you check, let me double click one of them, you can see this one has moved all the way to this one, which is wrong, and that is because we have used absolute relative cell referencing instead of absolute cell referencing. So this cell you are supposed to reference it absolutely. So B19 is supposed to remain on all the other cells when you autofill, and to do that we normally add a dollar sign there, and then you autofill like that, and it's done like that. So if I autofill to the rest, they are going to be correct. Let's get to allowances, and as you can see, allowances are given that 13% of the basic pay. So it means we're just going to have an equal sign, pick our allowance, multiply by and basic pay, like that. And as usual, that one, if we autofill, it's going to be wrong. So in that case, we just need to reference this one absolutely. So you just add a dollar sign there, press enter, then that one is correct. If you autofill to the rest, it remains to be correct. Now let's get to NSSF. NSSF, I think it's 200 to the rest, so you just write 200 and you autofill to the rest, like that. Then we get to NHIF, that is National Hospital whatever fund, and as you can see here, there is a simple data that I've provided, meaning that below 20,000 they are not going to pay anything, but between 20 and 40 they will pay 150, between 40 and 70 they will gain to pay 500, and lastly above 70,000 they are going to pay 800, something like that. So in that case, you just equal sign if into brackets, then you pick if basic pay, that one is less than 20,000, sorry, not 20,000, I can just select this one because it's already here. Sorry, I don't want to make mistake there. Okay, I select my 20,000 and I put a dollar sign there, and then I'll say comma, it's going to be 0, comma, again if into brackets this one is less than 40,000, this case, so we have a dollar sign there. So if it is less than 40,000, comma, then this will be our rate. We are supposed also to have a dollar sign there. We put a comma. Again, we repeat again if into brackets this one now is less than or equals, sorry, not equals, less than 70,000, then we have a dollar sign there and comma, like that, and this one will going to be 500, like that. So we have a dollar sign there. Again, lastly is if into brackets this one, this basic is greater than now the 70,000, greater than or equals to 70,000. Dollar sign there. Then we are going to have this one as our basic, not basic, but our rate for the NHIF. Then we close the bracket around 4 times, I think. Then we press enter, and that one is correct. Then you autofill to the rest, and as you can see, it's correct like that. And these ones are 0 because they are below 20,000, 500 because this one is 60 something, so it is not 70,000 but 60. That's why that is 150. It's because it's between 40 and that is 20 and 40, something like that. So our formula is correct. We get to the gross pay. Gross pay is equals to the total amount that you earn. So it is going to be this one plus, you can use sum, but also you can use plus sign, this one plus, lastly we have got allowance. So you can use either sum. For you to understand much about sum, I can write equals sum into brackets like that. Then you select the cells that you want to sum up like that. Then you press enter, and it's that way. So this guy is earning 64,000. If you autofill, the rest are going to be correct. We get to the payee, and payee is going to be similar to the NHIF in this case. Remember, it's not calculated that way. I'm just giving you an example. So it's going to be equals. I will do a video about how you can calculate the payee very well, because as you can see here, there is I think you've covered this stuff when you are in either form 3, form 4, form 1. Can't remember that topic, which one on this, it was on which level. So this is how you can see 24, 10%, next 8,000 is going to 25%, then blah 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 blah, like that. So that is the process of how it is done. But in this case, we are going to say if into brackets, now gross pay is what is now whatever you earn is the one that is deducted, pay is deducted from. So less than this amount, these guys are going to pay 0. And let's have a dollar sign here so that it can reference very well, comma, again, if into brackets, this one is less than this one right now, then remember we'll have a dollar sign there, then the payment will be this one. Sorry, is it 0, 0, 0, 0, 0? I need to have, okay, not 20. It means below 20, then that one, yeah, below 20 it's supposed to have some value. Let me use 3 there. I'll use some 3. I write 3. It's going to reflect. So comma, and then we repeat again, if into brackets this one is less than what, or this one, comma, then it's going to be this one, and comma, if this one is greater than or equals to this one, then comma, then it's going to be this one. Then we close the bracket 4 times, and we are not going to press enter before we enter some dollar sign here, because there are values that here needs to have dollar sign. They are absolutely referenced. That's what we mean by that. So if I press enter, so it means there is an error. Is the error comma, that is on the last one. Oh sorry, this one is supposed to have an if statement like that. Then we press enter like that. So it's telling us is 7%, that one. Then we can autofill the rest. I was saying here I will deduct this guy 3%. So 20 to whatever, it's going to be that amount. And when you do that, it's going to affect the rest. There is nothing. Even if you change it, it's going to affect automatically. Now remember, we are supposed to multiply by this is the percentage, but now we are supposed to multiply by the gross pay itself, so that we can get the value. You can see that is 4,000. So if I autofill, now it's going to give us the amount that's supposed to be paid. So 0, it means these guys are below 20. Yeah, like that. This, you can see, where is it, 60 something and all that. Yeah, let's get to deductions. Deduction, it's going to be the amount that is deducted. So you can say the sum into brackets. I can show you some how it works. We deduct NSSF, NHIF, and we'll have a comma and add this one, close the bracket, blah blah blah. That is like that. Then we autofill like that. So that is deductions. Net pay, it's the amount that now ukienda pale bank kwa ATM ukismile unaipata. So how do you do that? Just write equal sign this gross pay minus the deductions that we have deducted. Then you press enter and autofill like that. So you can see some guys are getting 59,000 and so forth and so forth. Now you can add the bank accounts. Like for example, I can say we'll have 000 no 001, something like that. I can autofill for them to change. I don't know whether they are going to change. No, I'll do. I want to see them. No, undo. Yeah, I think they have changed right now. They are, as you can see, 01. So the account numbers are totally different. The ID numbers also I can write like 22 to 301, something like that. So if autofill, I need them to be kind of different. Yeah, they are different ID numbers. Then we have got bank here. I can say we have got equity. Can go to KCB, and we can have another bank like what? Cooperative, I think. And write cop. So this one I can copy them, and distribute them among these people. Then copy. You can copy like that, copy. Then this one I can paste like that, and I can write here equity KCB. It's easy to do that. So that one is like that. Now we have got the bank names and the bank account and the ID numbers. You can put some remarks here, like is equals if into brackets if the net pay, maybe you can use net pay, is greater than or equals to maybe 70,000, like that, comma, you can just say well paid. These are bazoo well paid, else poorly paid. And this one poorly paid, I think it's okay. So these guys are poorly paid. I don't know whether it's all of them or what. Oh, no one is having more than 70,000. We can change at least maybe to say 40. Something like that. Still that guy is poorly paid. I don't know. No one is going past that. 90. What is the problem? They enter 400,000. Okay, that's why you can see each and every person here is going to be well paid. Okay, there we have got some poorly paid, something like that. So I think you have learned something up to that point. You might be told now to create a sample to get to see like which amount is going to be taken to a specific bank, or you can even calculate the totals here, so that you can be able to see basic pay, how is it going. You can say equals sum into brackets, then you autofill like that, then you press enter, and this one it is going to cut across all the way up to, maybe you can put up to the net pay like that. You can see the net pay is going to be 70 what, is it 70 or what, I don't know. Yeah, so that is the amount, the total amount that. So if you want to check the total wage bill, it's going to be this one. You can get to see how much is the company is paying out the salaries and so forth. Now maybe you want to know like the amount that you are supposed to take to a specific bank. You can maybe we can create a pay. Let's create you can insert a pivot table, and you just select range we can select the net pay and bank. Can select these two like that, so that we can check that. Click OK, and this is the table that is going to generate. So net pay, you specify net bank and net pay like that. Sorry, do I have any problems somewhere? Okay, what is the problem? Supposed to where did I go wrong? There's something that I did wrong. Yeah, they are here actually. You can see the COP, this is the amount, the KCB, that is the amount. We are blank. Do we have a blank bank account? Or this one? This is why it's calling it blank, because you can see the amount, the total amount is this one. But this one we can remove. I think we can remove like that. Anyway, you can leave it. When you're doing selection, you just need to select from, not the on top. You do it. Let me show you. I'm not going to be that lazy not to show you. Insert like that, then I will pick, I need net pay and bank up to that point. Then I click OK. Then yeah, you pick the both of them like that, close, and you can see that one is now great. So that is it. I think you've learned something. You can generate a graph. I like to see how it looks like, and that is it. This is the total amount that you are going to send to the cooperative bank, to the equity bank. This is for the KCB and all that. That's a simple pivot table, and I hope you've learned something. It's something which is amazing. So give the video thumbs up, that is, you like the video, share to as many people as you can, and I would appreciate if you comment something there, and maybe you can tell us one of the topics that you might need us to cover. That is it for today. I do appreciate a lot. Hello, human time. Hello.